Yo, hop aboard the Zebec network, ZBCN. Pirate ship with rockets, we ain't playing pretend. Sailing on the blockchain, waves of the ocean. Sam Tap at the helm, got the vision in motion.
Good God. Rewind. Uh-oh. Have no fear. Have no fear. BuLLZiLLa is here.
Yo, hop aboard the Zebec network, ZBCN. Pirate ship with rockets, we ain't playing pretend. Sailing on the blockchain, waves of the ocean. Sam Tap at the helm, got the vision in motion. ZBCN-Man steering through the stars. Crypto cannon loaded, we blasting past Mars. Legend in the game, blockchain ballin' supreme. Riding digital ties, living out the dream. ZBCN, pirate ship, rockets go zoom. Headed to the moon, yeah, we breaking all the rules. Sam Tap, captain, vision so true. Zebec network ballin' out of space crew. Smart contracts spark like cannons in the night. ZBCN's the vibe, got the future in sight. Decentralized dreams, we don't need no crown. Pirates of the chain, yeah, we holding it down. From the ocean depths to the galaxy's edge. Zbec got the tech, putting fear in the feds. Cross-border payments, fast like a comet.
Big shout out to Big Sam T from the ZBCN-Man and the entire Zebec community at ZBCN-Man created an awesome song for you, my brother. It's geared towards the vision of ZBCN. And I'm telling you guys, I got so much good news on Zebec this morning, I had to do it. SEC green lights Zebec. And I'll show you what I mean. This is why my Zebec might be on fire. Also, Zebec coming in as the top Solana project. And I'm telling you, if people are compelled, if individuals are compelled to write songs for Zebec, then I think we're on to something here. What you think, Elizabeth? And I know I said I don't start mornings with music, but hey, this is some fire. And Zebec is on fire. We have 0.0050, now it's at 4940. But Zebec is coming in this morning at 6% on the daily. Zebec is coming in at 23% on the 7-day. On the monthly, 30%. I'd like to welcome everybody to CKJ Crypto News. I am BuLLZiLLa, the hidden gem hunter, the portfolio melter. Not the financial advisor. I'm documenting my journey on the evolution of money. This is for entertainment purposes only. Everybody smash that like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Can we sing it? All aboard the ZBCN network.
Yo, hop aboard the Zebec network, ZBCN. Pirate ship with rockets, we ain't playing pretend. Sailing on the blockchain, waves of the ocean. Sam Tap at the helm, got the vision in motion. ZBCN-Man steering through the stars. Crypto cannon loaded, we
Okay. We have to listen to that a couple times before we can learn it. But shout out to, what's this, 365? Okay, ZBCN-Man made this. I believe ZBCN-Man made this. Shout out to ZBCN-Man. It's on ZBCN-Man's page. Let's see. Kraken loading up on ZBCN. ZBCN-Man knows ZBCN. Oh, breaking news, Bradley C. Since we're, happy Monday morning. Good morning, happy Monday. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. Oh, man. I know. Did y'all see Captain Zebec last night? Good God. We were rich last night for a few moments. Zebec, Captain Zebec rocketed last night. It was up 600%. I was like shocked. I'm telling you. I looked at AI Cat's pool. Remember, he only put like $2-3 in that pool to start. That pool was worth $50 last night. I said, no way. AI Cat's pool on XPmarket went from $3 to $50. Damn, I should have priced the million. I guess the million went from 30 to like 250. The million went to 250 last night, and that was, I believe, just a small peak of what is to come with Captain Zebec. We'll talk about that momentarily. ZBCN bull run has begun. DePIN projects SEC green light. This is a big deal. DePIN green lights SEC green lights DePIN projects. Maybe I should flip this around. Copy that. SEC green lights DePIN projects. DePIN is that's what ZBCN is, a DePIN project. Like ZBCN. There's a bunch of assets on fire today. Solana, BTC, XRP, XLM. Oh, what about ANZ 3X? ANZ is on fire. The one you could have got 100K for 70 bucks the other day. It's at 140 this morning. Like, ANZ is on fire, and I think it's just getting started on ANZ. Good possibility. XLM, HNT is a DePIN project. That's Helium, runs on Solana. AVAX is on fire. Got a bunch of assets on fire. Oh, XBF. Oh, don't forget about the second biggest call in cryptocurrency, Captain Zebec. Hit link, we're live. And anybody that jumped on that Captain Zebec within the last week, I know you did. Did anybody see the portfolio last night? I actually posted in the Telegram. I said everybody check their portfolio. What's this? Don't tell me I messed this up. Let me see. Is that gonna go out, or did I mess that up? I think I might have messed it up. Nope. It's in there. It's in there. I don't know why I dropped the link up there like that, though. All right, tweet is out. Tweet is out. Good morning. Happy Monday. Mega Dad. Silver Days. Too blessed to be stressed. Silver. Everybody hit that like, comment, subscribe. Everybody hit that like. We need 333 likes. We need 333 likes. What up, Dark Knight? Tashi. Oh, yeah, Tashi's on the... Oh, yeah, Tashi and Zebec was top gainer on Crypto.com. I'm about to show you guys all the charts momentarily on that. Jeffro. Much love. I appreciate that, Jeffro. Bradley C. Good morning, sir. Happy Monday. Good morning, Elizabeth. Bradley C. Sixtus Ed Wide. Good afternoon. From the ATL. ATL in the building. What up, ATL? Too blessed. Good morning, Too blessed. Dark Knight. Mike Mans. Sean Thompson. What up, good people? What is up, good people? Dave F. I've seen Dave a few times this morning on social media. Isaac Jones. Hid Word. Zebec Network. Oh, 𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕚. Much love, Benzo. So good to see you. AI Cat. The greatest asset ever created on XRP. AI Cat. Bam. Benzo and Elizabeth, first member in the building. Happy Monday. All right, let's do this. Good morning. Good morning. I'm telling you guys. Your palms are heavy. Scatter on a sweater already. Wake up. Wake up. Scotty Big Zebec Bag said, what up? Wake up. What do I see? CKJ. Hidden Gem Zebec. Melting portfolios globally. Yeah. Shout out to Scott Big Zebec Bags right here. Make sure you guys follow Scott Big Zebec Bags. I appreciate that, sir. You're a legend. Here it is. Top DePIN projects on Solana. Top biggest DePIN projects on Solana by market cap. What's your favorite? Bam. ZBCN right here. ZBCN is at 427 million. This is the biggest DePIN projects on Solana. I like to call this when challenges meet. Everyone knows I issued the 10 Solana challenge. I'll get back to the price charts in a moment. I got like a really good screenshots I want to show you. I screenshotted all the good ones. So this is top biggest DePIN projects. No, actually, let me show you this first because this really goes good with this. Here it is. Alpha Lion. Shout out to Alpha Lion coming in with the Zebec news hard this morning. Alpha Lion this morning said SEC clears DePIN tokens. Whoa. I said, hold up, Bullish Bird. Thank you, Bullish Bird, for sharing this in the Telegram, sir. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, guys, you see I did post in the Telegram. We'll be live in 5 minutes. Always posting in the Telegram. Good morning. Good morning in the Telegram. We'll be live. We'll be live in 5 minutes. I post that. Sunday, I said, everybody get Captain Zebec, and good God, thank God I did. That million went from 30 bucks to 250 last night. It might have had a correction. It had a correction also, I believe, this morning. I haven't checked it since I got back home, but I like checking it live. We'll check it live momentarily. But last night it rocketed. I'm going to talk more about that. But in the meantime, SEC clears DePIN tokens from security status. DePIN projects are not securities. ZBCN is primed for a bullish reversal. Trendline breakout, DePIN sector, tailwinds, SEC clarity equals rocket. With fundamentals surging through strategic partnerships, Zebec setting the stage for major moves. Yeah. Now, if I actually click on this article right here, see, I don't really like clicking articles on my Google side because I gotta take this to Brave browser. Where's my Brave? Because there's like so many damn ads. So if I go to Brave, no, Brave is I love Brave. So okay, yeah, especially with this article. ZBCN breaks all. Okay, yeah, here we go. This article is specifically for ZBCN. Welcome to the news. What up, Devon? Y'all see Devon is in, I don't know, Devon is in like Mardi Gras or something. Devon is worldwide. Good morning, sir. My inspiration. ZBCN price breaks out as SEC green lights. We got to switch that to the title. ZBCN price may be on the cusp of a bullish reversal after breaking out of the descending trend line. Growing momentum across DePIN sector following recent regulatory clarity. Yeah, this is huge for Zebec. ZBCN price broke out to from the bottom of 0.0035, which CKJ said there was the bottom, 0.003035 projecting a measured move target to 0.0057 and 0.0060. For those that don't know, I did issue the Million Zebec challenge at $700 this morning. That challenge is coming in at $5,000, and they're saying it's about to go to $6,000. But most might not afford the $780 challenge, so you might have got the $78 challenge, which was a 78 per 100K Zebec, which is now worth $500. It was $78. Or you could have got the 25K Zebec challenge, which was the third challenge I had to issue on Zebec, which is ZBCN, just because I was that bullish. I'm not sure what that's in right now. We'll check. Price is currently consolidating around 0.0048. Oh man, oh my God, we're about to drop to zero because we're consolidating above higher now. The key support is at 0.0046 and deeper support at 0.0041. See, I want a chart guy to come on the show like once a week and read us charts like this and show us charts. Anybody want to do charts on the show once a week? Let me know. Price currently, and basically all they would say is, oh, right now they would show you the charts. Price is currently consolidating around 0.0048 with key support at 0.0046 and deeper support at 0.0041. You know I do charts too, but just not like with all the technicals. I always tell you what the bottom's going to be. Renewed strength in the DePIN sector following SEC clarity alongside Zebec's growing partnership network adds fundamental tailwinds that's going to propel Captain Zebec to the top 10 in Xpmarket. Okay. When I said tailwinds, hold on. I said tailwinds last night in one of my posts. I said Captain Zebec on his long Zebec boat called Tailwinds, pushing him. I'll show you what I mean soon. ZBCN price technical analysis. Zebec network has broken above the descending triangle that has capped its price since early August. The breakout also came after the token formed a clear double bottom around 0.0035. The structure associated with the bullish reversal with the neckline at 0.0046. A measured move target of this pattern projects toward 0.0057, aligning closely with the early August highs. Woo! However, after reaching a local peak of 0.0051 yesterday, Zebec price is now consolidating, currently trading at 0.0048. The possible area for retracement would be toward the neckline around 0.0046, which has now flipped into potential support. Yeah, you know, first it was like the ceiling, now it's support. Yeah. If selling pressure deepens, the next key area which lies around is 0.0041. So that's $400 per 100K. Or, I'll keep it to the math simple, which concedes with the 20 SMA and the 0.618 Fibonacci. Holding above this zone will still keep bullish Bradley C's bags in the green. Reversal structure intact. Only drop below back 0.0035 would invalidate the double bottom and suggest a return to the prior downtrend. Interesting. Beyond bullish technicals, the Zebec network also benefits from strengthening fundamentals tied to its position in the decentralized physical infrastructure network sector. The token's latest rally coincides with the renewed interest across the whole DePIN category after the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission issued a no action letter in early October clarifying that DePIN tokens like ZBCN are not securities. Woo! We didn't even have to go to court. Huh? Zebec is going to slide us right into crypto retirement block music. Elizabeth, Gmail Brown. Look at all them yellow emojis. That's all 5-year members right there. Now, you got to ask yourself, if you're watching this channel new for the first time, why would so many people become a 5-year member? Because CKJ is in the business of creating the wealthiest individuals in cryptocurrency. Bam! So you guys get that. That's a hell of a read right there. Video's over. I'm just messing with you. So shout out to Alpha Lion on that one. Really good read there, sir. And there's Dave F. Make the move, Zebec. So now that you see the SEC has given clarity on DePIN projects, let's go back to the top DePIN projects. Devon. Right here. Biggest DePIN projects on Solana. Thank you, Elizabeth. Much love, block music. Good morning, sir. Happy Monday. Top DePIN projects on Solana. No, come on, guys. Y'all remember it felt like yesterday when CKJ said, go get 10 Solanas for $100. I said, I'm issuing the 10 Solana challenge. And nobody didn't even know what Solana was at that time. We're coming in at $236 per soul. That's $2,300 per 10. And you could have got 10 for 100. But CKJ had to show his real worth to the members. You guys remember when the 10 Solana challenge peaked at $228 per Solana. That's $2,000 up from 100. But then guess what happened? Solana crashed back to $8. Solana crashed back to $8. And I said, I think a lot of people didn't take that Solana challenge serious. You know what I'm going to do? I did the research to make sure Solana was still the real deal and a big deal. Because I had to see if Sam Bankman was really tied to Solana. Because if it was, it would have been over. But really, he would just bought a lot of it because he saw the potential in it. So when it dropped down back to $8, and because the reason it dropped down too, because SBF did have a big bag of Solana, which kind of affected the project. But once I realized there was no ties to Sam other than him buying it, I said, I'm going to reissue that. Oh, imagine that. I could have put myself out of business with that call. I said, I'm going to reissue that 10 Solana challenge. How do you do that? Go from 2,000 per 10, 100 to 2,000, back to 8. I said, get yourself 10 more for 100. And then, bam, here we are this morning, back again. I reissued the challenge. That was the first time in history I ever reissued a challenge. Like, you know, like, oh, if you missed it, now's your opportunity to get it. So hope everybody's riding that one right there. So, bam. So then in the future, in 2025, I said, okay, it's time to issue something big. We need something big this year. We need to do better. So anyway, then we ran across Zebec, and I realized that's launched on Solana, so I call that when challenges meet. So then I go back to this. Top DePIN projects on Solana. The top biggest DePIN projects on Solana by market cap. Zebec was not the top one before Jeffro, was it? He had no court. No court. We shook him to the core. Trump's in there, baby. I didn't get into it with somebody about Trump yesterday, but I shut him down quick. Because they was like, oh, man, he's the worst president. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? I was like, how can we ever go back to normalness, ever, when Trump is gone? As far as him, like, exposing all that corrupt spending through Doge. You think anybody else would have did that? Hell no. You know, he calls it as he sees it. I even seen the one comedian, he was like, man, Trump is like the Super Bowl. He was like, people that don't even watch politics, Trump, how you gonna sit on the edge of your seat? I always said that. I don't even watch politics, but when Trump is talking, you be like, oh, what's he talking about today? Because you never know what he's gonna say out of his mouth. Biggest DePIN projects, ZBCN, Helium, which runs on Solana, but Helium Mobile, which we thought was a big deal, which I believe is a big deal. It's bigger than Zebec still. And Grass, it's called Grass. IO, Bless, Honey, Nos, Rome, and IO. So we know ZBC and HNT, we're familiar with those. Lives will change. Scotty Big Zebec Bags, that's a beautiful name, sir. Alright, so let me see what else we got here. Oh yeah, check out this. ZBCN-Man. Since we're exposing exchanges quietly buying up ZBCN ahead of the potential listing, I might as well spill the beans on what Kraken has been up to. Release the Kraken. Release the ZBCN already, Kraken. We see you. So he's basically saying Kraken is behind the scenes buying big Zebec bags, Omar. 5-year member. Much love, Omar. Hold on. 1 second. Momentarily, hold on. Bear with me 1 second. This is how it all began. I told the whole world in 2017 when I started making crypto content that cash was trash and gold is old. And I've been telling people for a decade about cryptocurrency. But then we come into 2025 and we come upon the 100K challenges. And this year I told the world that 2025 I was going to issue the biggest calls in cryptocurrency. And then I came through with the Zebec challenge, the payroll of the future. So it was $1 million Zebec for $700. And if you would have got that $1 million Zebec not even a month ago, your $700 today would be worth $7,000.
This guy has been streaming every single time, consistent, being consistent up until this day, right?
Yep.
My apologies, guys. My apologies. You know. Let me see. I just want to see the view you guys got really, really quick here. Okay. That'll work for now. That'll work. Get Money Squad in the building. Oh, Get Money Squad. Music is becoming a hot topic, sir. As far as everybody's making these Zebec songs now. Remember I was like, oh man, Get Money Squad, we need a Buy the Dip remix. Uh-oh. Because it's becoming a popular topic now, Get Money. Oh man, they crowding in on you. They're crowding in on you. Let me show it to you. Where's it at? It's actually a badass. I mean, it's kind of good too. But I guess, now you got to compete with AI. That's wrong. Let me see. Where's it at? We have to go to, okay. Great Wealth got it. Great Zebec Wealth got it right here. Imagine if you have to do a remix with Omar. Thank you for your 5-year membership, sir. I appreciate that. Welcome to the moderator family. Imagine if somebody messages you, Get Money Squad, says, listen, we need you to do a feature with this AI. So they're gonna call you and say, we need you to feature with the AI artist. Like what? Nah, we ain't playing that for Get Money. That's like an insult to a real musician. Anyway, here's the thing, guys. October is on fire. October is on fire. October is on fire. When I checked the portfolio this morning, first thing I said, whoa. Open my phone, what do I see? ZBCN melting portfolios globally. Now, this was this morning when we first opened our eyes. Omar, the green stream all the way. Yeah, we're going to show the prices too. 0.005 this morning. So that means when I told everybody, get that 780 per million or 78 per 100K, that 780 is now worth $5,000 coming in this morning. And the 78 per 100K is now worth 500. Damn, so it's really hard to get that 100K. Are you working on some AI music? Man, I'm telling you, man, I never really respected AI music till the other day. This one artist was like, he was like, you will not believe this song. He was like, it's going to put us out of business. And I was like, what? Going to put you out of business? Like, no way. Like, a fake thing going to put you out of business? And then when I listened to it, I said, whoa. Like, you know what's crazy? It's like when you listen to it, it gives you like that whoa moment. I mean, it depends if you like music or not. It's like, whoa, how could that guy be that good? Like, they actually took the Guns N' Roses album and Metallica album and they made it into a reggae version. And oh my God, it's amazing. It's unbelievable. Like the way he's singing, it's like Bob Marley mixed with like, I don't know, Don Carlos or something. It's crazy. Anyway, October is here. So this morning, I'm not going to play this because that's copyright, but I do want to show you guys one thing. These are all my screenshots of crypto.com this morning. Okay, so let me just scan through it like this. So there's this morning ZBCN is coming up 9%. So then 𝕤𝕐𝕝, which is also one of my top picks. Now these are top performers on crypto.com. So this morning 𝕤𝕐𝕝 is coming in as the top performer. Guys, don't sleep on 𝕤𝕐𝕝. Bonk, don't sleep on memes. And we're gonna highlight memes bigger on Sundays. But Bulls Family on Saturdays, memes on Sundays. But 𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕚𝕚, I actually issued a 333 challenge, which is 𝕚𝕚𝕟𝕚𝕚, and Solana. Don't sleep on 𝕚𝕚𝕟𝕚𝕚. 𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚, Bonk, 𝕤𝕐𝕝, top performers. And then you got, okay, also top performers on crypto.com this morning are HBAR, Dogecoin, and KSM. These are all big deals. KSM, Doge, HBAR, any one of these are future set. And guess what? You're still not gonna. It's still not as big as the opportunity as ZBCN as far as like double zeros, utility. Good God! Like right now, the door is wide open for all of us to grasp the life we want to live. Okay, here we go. Here's my favorites all the way down. Top picks all the way down, which is Bitcoin, of course, XRP, Solana, Doge, Chainlink, Stellar, AVAX. Bitcoin's coming in at $126,000. XRP is coming in at over $3 this morning, $3.06. Boom! The 10 Solana challenge is now worth, was $100, is now worth $2,000. And Solana's coming in at $2.30. Dogecoin 26 cents. I told you to get 1,000 at 4 cents. Chainlink, Link Marines is the real deal. 1,100 Illumins challenge for $100 is now worth $400. It was 1,100 XLM for $100. I actually issued an XLM challenge. AVAX. Don't sleep on AVAX. Oh my God, look what happened here. Do y'all see this? My apologies again. The youth. You know, they want me. They want my attention bad. Anyway, Anzen Finance, which Consortium Jackson came on the show and said this is a hidden gem big time. And at the time it was $78 per 100K. It was 3 zeros on Coinbase. And also noticed that there's stable coins on Coinbase also. So I said this got to be a big deal. Like I've never seen in my life in crypto where they list a token and list a stable coin at the same time. Nobody's even heard of USDZ. And it's called Anzen Finance, and it's at 0.0014. It doubled. It's up 100% in 24 hours. Mission XRP with the super chat on a Monday. The best way to start the day with a super chat from Mission XRP. It might be just Mission now. It might be Mission ZBCN now, though. What beat up with this? Okay. Thunder. Anyway, so let's go to the price charts on this one just to give you guys a better close-up of ANZ real quick. So right now, Zebec is up on the monthly big time. But if you guys go to Anzen Finance, which was on Coinbase, it was 3 zeros a couple days ago, Sunday night during our surprise live stream. It's up 30% on the day. Like, this thing rocketed. Like, unbelievable. It was 3 zeros when I showed it to you, Crypto Mark. Much love, Mission. I do appreciate the support for the channel, bro. It helps out in a very big way. Crypto Mark, thank you so much for your generous support and years of support. Thank you, Elizabeth and Mission. Much love, Mission. Happy Monday. Too blessed. And Mission, I know your Zebec is on fire. But listen, not even, let's go to the daily. Yeah, bam. On the daily. Right here, guys. Sunday we did a, hold on. Was that yesterday? No, hold on. Okay. We did do a surprise live stream yesterday, and I told everybody to get Captain Zebec. But Saturday night's live stream, Consortium Jackson donated $20. And he said, also check out ANZ. So I was like, that was like a double gift. Like, first a super chat, then also a big call. He said, get ANZ. It's backed by Coinbase and Andreessen Horowitz and Circle. I said, no way. I got to verify this right now. So we actually verified the partnerships. Because then we went to, like, the website. You go to the website, it's ridiculous. But anyway, for those that might have missed Saturday's stream, this is why it's important. If you missed Saturday's stream, you just shorted yourself of opportunity. If you missed Saturday's stream, you're not a subscriber. You did yourself unjust. Because if you would have been here Saturday instead of out partying, I could have been talking about myself because I'm like cutting no party until March. We're cutting all costs to March, December, March. No partying, no nothing. Straight streaming day and night. Anyway, videos and streaming. Mission XRP with another super chat. Mission. Oh, Zebec is melting his portfolio. Thanks for the ANZ call, fam. On fire. I know that's what I'm saying. $78 per 100K. I was like, that's a no-brainer. Let me show you one thing real quick why it was a no-brainer. I said 100K for $78. This reminds me, and they're saying that this could be the next Zebec. No, I'm telling you, I'm not sure if we'll ever see anything like Zebec again. Just because they're trying to say that, okay, that Zebec is echoing what Ripple did. Like, don't get me wrong. I was here when XRP started. And I seen the movement with the XRP army. And I seen a lot of people put XRP in their name. And you could tell that was a big deal. But I've never seen so many songs come out behind, okay, hold on. Actually, Bags did make some XRP songs. And Tails XRP songs. But if people are going to make it AI songs. Like, they're really inspired. Good Lord. We're staying. We're staying. Huh? We're staying until we get 1 million subscribers. Okay. Devon NRG with his super chat too. And Devon is like all across the world. This morning, I believe he's coming in at ℚ𝕝𝕟𝕝𝕚, spending all kind of money and still dropping super chats. Oh, much love, Devon. I missed the challenge. Yeah, guys, it was the ANZ on this one. I said, you know what's crazy? I said, I'm not going to issue the challenge on it, but I highly recommend getting 100K. Because it was like a no-brainer. I was like, this is a challenge no matter what kind of, because anytime you got an asset double zeros on Coinbase with real utility, we have to take a serious look at it. You know how many users that use Coinbase? I said this will go up if the wind blew right. And that's what happened. It was at 3 zeros on Coinbase, $80 per 100K right there. And not even one day later, it's up 40% on the day. And now it's $140 per 100K. So if you'd have bought 100K for 80 bucks, let's say 70 because it was 78, right? It was crazy because it was actually the same price as Zebec, $78. And your $78 right now from Saturday, Sunday, 2 days, now it's worth 140, doubles your money. Now imagine somebody, matter of fact, I think I told somebody to put 10,000 on if you had it. I'm not mistaken. Remember, did I say something crazy like that? I said, if somebody has extra $10,000, put it on ANZ right now. You'll be thanking me. Matter of fact, I think some people did. Starting with Mission XRP. Bam, he said, thank you for the ANZ call. Much love, Mission. I appreciate that. And Devon, what's going on? Good morning, sir. I appreciate the support. I missed the challenge. No, Devon, you're a legend, dude. Much love right there. Elizabeth, thank you, Devon, for your generous super chat. Elizabeth says, and 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕝 all the way from the UK, who archives and thrives for the beast. Bam. All right, so let's just run through some prices real quick here. So ANZ, you know, there's one more thing I wanted to really check on ANZ first, too. I wanted to like look up the founders, but everything else lined up. Oh, did I show you guys the one part? No, I didn't. So here's your DeFi ecosystem. It really doesn't mean anything. That just means it's listed on different DeFi platforms, which is kind of a big deal. But this is the big deal when you explore partners. Like if they can boast Circle as a partner, that means Circle's going to provide liquidity to this project. There's definitely a Coinbase tie-in. Here's the Coinbase wallet. Here's Circle, Coinbase wallet. If you see Circle and Coinbase, what? Go all in. I'm not lying. Not a financial advisor. What? So you still can get 100, I don't know, 100K about 140 now. So say goodbye to the 100. It was under 100 though. And Alexa, I think Alexa's a big deal too. I also see they announced something this morning for Jupiter Wallet that oh, you can download Jupiter Wallet on your desktop now, which Jupiter runs on Solana also, which is going to provide more liquidity to the Solana ecosystem. So let's go through these real quick. Welcome to the green stream. I think I can hit the top gainers. Bitcoin 125,000, Ethereum 4,000, XRP $3, BNB $1,200. Good God! I told everybody BNB is going to 5K. I'm gonna have to find that clip. I told everybody BNB was going to 5K, and that's when it was like 20 cents or something like that. Solana 236. Told you get 10 for 100. Dogecoin at 4 cents. I said don't sleep on Doge. Tron. They're coming out with a Tron movie with Jared Leto. Oh, if you jump on the million, oh my God! If you jumped on the million, that'd be like what? That would be the million for 780. Don't get me started with the math. Yeah, the million is recommended on that one. If you can get the million for sure, what? Million all the way. Chainlink, $23. Mission, you're a legend, dude. Thank you, big time. Mission been there for years, too. Bitcoin Cash is the real Bitcoin. It's up 600. HBAR is a big deal, 22 cents. Litecoin is not the right coin. Oh, Chronos Chain. They call me Dr. Chronos, for those that don't know. Polkadot, they say was to replace Ethereum. I'm not sure now. Uniswap, backed by Andreessen Horowitz, Coinbase. Near protocol backed by Coinbase, guys. Near. World Liberty, Trump, Anzen Finance is all over everything. Anzen's even a partner in the ecosystem here. There goes Anzen right here. Anzen's everywhere. Too bad it's $1. And Matic, the biggest call in cryptocurrency, 100K for 100 went to $280,000. Bam. Yeah. Casper, Justin Crypto's real bullish on Cas. 0.07, 7 cent. KuCoin. Never really used KuCoin like that. 𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕜. I told the world when 𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕜 was going to come to Coinbase. 22 cent, backed by Coinbase big time. Same lobbyist in DC. Jupiter. Remember we got the Jupiter airdrop from Solana wallet. It was $200 value. I was like shocked. I checked my wallet and it was like up $200. I said no way. A graph protocol, GRT. Don't sleep on graph. I'm just kind of scanning here. Ripple LUSD is in the top 100. There's a couple of them that's not in here. I want to show you real quick, and then we'll have to go. Of course, then we'll have to do the 5 swap test so we can get out of here. There's Tailcoin. Don't sleep on Tailcoin. Bam, Tailcoin's coming in this morning. It's the Zebec past Tailcoin. Tailcoin's coming in at 0.0047, up 1%. I issued a Tailcoin challenge. It went from like $67 to $6,000 in 7 days. It went from $60 to $5,900 in 7 days. You ever notice that when I find the asset, it does rocket within that first week? Kind of like, especially when we first start talking about it. I think our algorithm is big enough to like really move some things, but not really big enough to like sustain it. As far as like, okay, when we first found Ondo, it was $78. No, I'm not saying we're responsible for Ondo, but it doesn't really take much to go. Like Ondo went all the way, I mean, ANZ went from 78 to 140 in a matter of days, like 2 days soon as we found it. What's the chances? Oh, I'm telling you, Ondo's on fire. ANZ's on fire. Coinbase effect all the way on this one. 40%, 35% on the daily. All right, let me go to something that's really historical. And I saved this for the end because I don't want no mistake. ZBCN, payroll of the future, payments of the future, is the Zebec network on crypto.com. Uphold tier 1 regulated USA exchange. This asset I'm about to show you right now is last night. I couldn't believe it. I said, oh my God. I felt kind of bad posting this screenshot too because I felt like that might bring too much attention to it. Like, how's it doing that? So I wasn't going to take it down, but then I was like, man, you already posted it. So if you delete it, people are like, why'd you delete it? But at the same time, I don't really want to put them on Front Street that we're crushing it like this. That's why. That's why I want to delete it. Because they're like, whoa, what's this? It's pumping like that. Something ain't right. It's pumping like that because when I went live, I told the world how serious I was about Captain Zebec. And next thing you know, I'm telling you, last night, your $30 challenge turned into $250. I know for a fact. Because I know somebody that got $1 million. And they went from $30 to $250. I said, no way. And they were talking about they wanted to sell something and take profit. I was like, hell no, there ain't no profit right there. Are you crazy? You sell right now, you'll drop the price. So I was like, nah, you're not selling. You're not selling. Just because it's up like that, it's just because people were buying. That's not like the real value at that moment. And if you would have sold, I mean, some people did take profit because I did see like 40 transactions. Of course, BuLLZiLLa didn't sell. But anyway, I said, boom. Let me do the run up real quick. So Sunday morning, we was at like 14% when we woke up. Okay, we were 20% when we woke up. By lunchtime, we were 42%. And I said we have liftoff on Xpmarket, which is Captain Zebec. And I said he's on his vast journey, sailing towards the top 10 on Xpmarket. Bam! I'm gonna speed this up because we kind of covered this in detail yesterday. Watch yesterday's live stream. I was real serious about Captain Zebec. So if you want to see why I'm serious and all that, watch Sunday's live stream. I'll show it to you before we go. I said this Viking Zebec boat has dual propulsion system, utilizing favorable winds to sail. Because you know, now that we're so bullish on Captain Zebec, thank you, Elizabeth. I also look up like Viking talk, Viking boats. You know, what made them fast? You know, what they do, what they talk about. Because I'm serious about this. The Viking Zebec boat has dual propulsion system, utilizing favorable winds. Now, Captain Zebec is a meme created on XRP. Because I'm bullish on Zebec. Oh, way to go on that mission. Yeah, you crushed it on that mission. I'll tell you how high we're going to go momentarily, too. The Viking Zebec boat has dual propulsion. Zebec, Captain Zebec, CapZ on Xpmarket. He's in the Viking Longship. Was the primary fast ship that Captain Zebec set sail for top 10 on Xpmarket. We were pumping 641% last night. At this moment, I went into the Telegram. I said, everybody check your Captain Zebec bag. I was like shocked myself. I'm telling you, every million went to 250. So how do you get these assets? Oh, let me show you this first. Go to Xpmarket. Oh yeah, Throbbing XRP was in here last night. ZBCN XRP, Throbbing, Lantern. So anyway, guys, this is Xpmarket blends GameFi, DeFi, and XRPL. So set your reminders for tomorrow's space. There's a space for tomorrow. I was the first one to like it. We're thrilled to welcome GEIR Bear. Oh, they follow me? GEIR. They follow me. I follow them back. As the latest project to join the XRP Market Ecosystem Development Fund. Now hold up. The Bear Development Fund. I might have to write them about XRZILLAS. I think XRZILLAS needs some of that development fund, sir. We need to be developed too. 1 million development fund. Xpmarket 1 million development fund. Okay, I'll get back to you on that. I have to read into that. Okay, also I've been giving out a lot of season passes. My little alien season pass. The difference is with XRZILLAS, I probably have to message them about XRZILLAS. Captain Zebec will probably be messaging us. Yeah. Alright, so anyway, you click on xpmarket.com right here. Let's just check out these couple of hidden gems on XRP real quick. And then we're out of here. Alright, but you guys got to see the 5 swap tests real quick. Alright, so first thing first is AI Cat, of course. AI Cat, much love, sir. Oh, AI Cat, I actually used your pool as a reference last night to see how high it was. High it was. Because AI Cat. Because believe it or not, because I think I specifically remembered your pool on Captain Zebec, and it was like $3-4, something like that. It was like kind of small entry on it, whatever. I really appreciate it big time. Look, AI Cat's on fire. 1 week up, 1 month 130%, 3 months 200%. So is it on this page right here? No, it's not on this page. I had to show you on the Captain's page. So actually, guys, AI Cat, set your trust line for AI Cat. Also, don't forget XBF, which is XRZILLAS, the greatest asset ever created on XRP, which is XRZILLAS. Oh, green. Oh, a lot of green. What I tell you about XRZILLAS, I think XRZILLAS and Captain Zebec is going to team up and cause havoc. But anyway, on the weekly, we're at 1%, 1 month 13%, 3 months 54%. Are you ready for this? Drum roll, AI Cat. So, I told everybody to get 1 million Captains of Zebec. There's 100 million Captains of Zebec, and I told if each person buys 1 million, it'll change our lives. So, the ticker for Captains of Zebec, and I like to call this one the best of both worlds. This is when XRP meets ZBCN, and you got Captains of Zebec, which is CAPZ. Are you ready? It was dipping hard this morning too, which of course was normal because last night it was pumping 600%, which is insane. So of course this morning you're gonna have a consolidation, but I haven't checked it since I got back home. I like checking it live. So Captain Zebec, the greatest asset ever created and the second biggest call this year. Boom. Where we at? Oh, guys, okay. You know, there has to be a day we show some red eventually. Okay, so, this would be the time for don't trip, buy the dip. If we're down 43%, which is really, it's not really 43% because, last night we dropped to 0. Did I show you guys that? Was it proof of the drop 0 on that post? Yeah, I think last night we dropped to 0. Let me see. Let me go back to Captain Zebec again. Last night we dropped to 0 on this. Bang. Oh, hold up. No, hold on. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's okay. It's on my CKJ page. Yeah, last night we dropped to 0. I'm telling you, I was like shocked. Well, really, I wasn't shocked. I was just like, okay, that's a small taste of what's to come on this one. Because really, I think the value of the projects right now is still way, way undervalued. We want this thing to do XRZILLA numbers, which XRZILLA did big numbers. So I think these people don't really realize. Bam, right there. Look, this is the screenshot from last night. 641%, and it dropped to 0. For those that don't know, when the 3 is a little bit lower like that, that means 3 zeros. Which, can we go to 2 zeros? So anyway, last night we dropped to 0 at this moment. That's why I like when it was peaking. And maybe, I mean, if you guys are taking profit, whatever, do whatever you want to do. It don't matter to me. But, I mean, it does matter, but not really. I want you guys to take profit. Maybe you got your 30, maybe you got your 25 back that you spent. And now the rest is free. Who knows? But, of course, I didn't touch it at all. Because I was like, because really, I'm not going to get into the details of selling when it's that high. It could affect the price coming back down maybe. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what happened. It affected the price coming back down, which is giving it a significant well, really, we've been green for 8 days, so of course we got to have a dip eventually. So we did drop a 0 last night. Now we're back to 0.040s. So right now it could be, well, here's the true test, is the swap test. The swap test. So the Saturday when we launched it, and the pin link will take you directly to where you want to be. Thank you, Elizabeth. You're the greatest. Happy Monday. If you hit this link, it'll take you directly to the Xpmarket swap, and you just set your trust line, get your million capped as a bet, and by Christmas will probably be, I'm not going to say. I'll wait till nighttime stream to dream bigger. Anyway, so I always say get 5 XRP worth, because I want to keep it simple. 5 XRP, which the first night 5 XRP was 1.7 million capped as a bet. The next day it was 800,000, and then it was 600,000. So after a hell of a run last night and a very impressive run all week for 8 days, this morning, if you get 5 XRP worth, okay, that's what I said. We're back to about normal now. Because even though it's showing down 40%, we're still back to the same numbers where we was before all the runs. So it's right now, it's still on fire. Because it was $1 million for 5 XRP. Now you're still only getting 600,000. So last night I think we determined what, you need 18 XRP now? Or hold on, no, actually no, it's going to be 10 now, right? 10 XRP. Okay, it could be 9 XRP. So right now, 9 XRP will still get you $1 million. Yeah, 9 XRP, which is $27, which is $1 million capped as Zebec, which I'm making it official. I'm actually issuing the $1 million capped as Zebec challenge. But, of course, that was at 5 XRP. And so what's actually 1.7 now? So let's say 13 XRP. Uh-oh, 15 XRP. 16. 17. 1.7. So if you jumped on this the very first night we launched at 5 XRP, your 5 XRP is now 17 XRP. Bam! And give it a couple more days. We're going to see where we go with this. I'll give it a couple more days. Bam! So now it takes 17 XRP. But just get your million. What, 9 XRP? Yeah, definitely get $1 million. Which now you got to pay $27. Actually, I mean, I would probably wait till like a little bit later tonight to get your $1 million, so when the liquidity evens out a little bit more. I mean, it's gonna start leveling out soon, like to where it's like where it's just not like downtrend. You get a better deal with your liquidity in between. Actually, no, it's still kind of close. 15, 13.50. That's like $1.50. That's not bad. So maybe you don't want to wait. It's up to you. But as far as this down, I mean, actually, you want to buy the dip. I'm gonna go out with that, huh? We're gonna go out with the greatest song ever created, which we're trying to get this song a deal with Zebec. They need to play this for their world tour at the arenas. No doubt about it. I'm getting to it. Get money. Oh, you missed the first wave? If you missed the first wave, you might want to jump on that Captain Zebec. Here's a view of crypto retirement. This is a view of somebody that's been watching the show for years. Oh, that's the thing gonna make y'all. That's no big deal. Don't worry. Miss Cinnamon's in the building. Devon NRG watching CKJ Crypto News from the beach. And now you know he's like in Mississippi, or he's like somewhere in the world, and he's still dropping super chats. Good God, Devon, you're a legend, bro. Crypto Convos. Jetpack, much love, Jetpack. I meant to pull Jetpack's information up today, too. Jetpack be sharing some amazing stuff on our Telegram. I gotta make sure I put this at the top, because it's too far down. Oh, you see, what before we was 0.0421. So, we're on fire. Gotta show you this before we go. Oh, matter of fact, this is what you do with Captain Zebec.
Why they don't like me? When they drop, I don't trip. Put down on Doja, made a grip.
When Captain Zebec drops, I don't trip.
This be that get money shit.
This be that get money shh.
XLM ∆
CAPZ.
You can tell by how I
You can tell how the captain drips.
drip that my bank account's booming.
That Captain Zebec's bank account's gonna be booming.
And I'm into graphs now.
This is like so funny with this though, with Jim Carrey. This is Get Money Squad right here. Buy the dip.
Now I see why they
But I like it better with the I mean I like that one too, but I like the one with the right here it is.
Hold it down. You wanna know how to make your money flip? Birds they get speaking about that legal tender.
Guys, make sure everybody smash that like, comment, and subscribe. You never know when we're gonna have a surprise live, and if not tonight, we'll be live tomorrow at 1.
You how to hold it down.
This is Get Money Squad. I cut this with the Zebec world tour at the arenas. They need this song.
You wanna know how to make your money flip?
You wanna know how to make your money flip? Watch CKJ every day.
How to hold it down. You wanna know how to make your money flip? Birds like you're speaking about that legal tender. You know that winner win the chicken dinner. Game's massive, going for the winner. Off the plane to the dealership, shopping for the money.
Oh, off the plane to the dealership.
Right, he got them bands playing them.
There's a secret sign here. This is a Zebec payment system, and they got XRP over here. Why would they say payment system with Zebec over top of XRP? I don't know. I'm just asking.
Market all shit, yeah, they got me started. RP
Oh, thank God for Zebec. That's what he's saying. Oh God, this is amazing.
Now hold it down. You wanna know how to make your money flip? Birds like you're speaking about that legal tender. You know that winner win the chicken dinner. Game's massive, going for the winner. Off the plane to the dealership.
Off the plane in Florida to the dealership.
Shopping for the Maserati.
Shopping for the Maseratis.
Got them bands playing the market. All shit, yeah, they
got them bands playing the market.
Got me started. RP the dollar dearly departed. Yeah.
RIP to dollar. He's departed. Get Money Squad in the building.
I'm moving Stella, sipping Stella with my fellas off the blockchain.
Alright guys, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Make sure you get your Captain Zebec or your Zebec. Hodl. Smash that thumbs up. Oh yeah, Mission XRP. Thank you big time for the super chats today. Devon, Mission. Thank you big time. I didn't miss nobody, did I? Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow at 1.
These power plays and you can get up off the block, man. I can put you on the private keys. Goddamn, I love my privacy.
When it drop by the dip, when it drop by the dip, when it drop by the dip, when it drop by the dip.
You how to hold it down.
When it drop by the dip. Make it rain.
Making money flip.
Alright guys, thank you so much.
About that legal tender. You know that winner win the chicken dinner. Game's massive, going for the winner. Off the plane to the dealership. Shopping for the Maserati. Got them
now I
bands
can add to the highlights. Yeah, now it'll be easier.
playing the market. All shit, yeah, they got me started.
Find it. Oh, Get Money Squad. You gotta turn it up a little bit. AI's coming for you, sir.
I'm trying to Zebec in a mix with.
Oh, see, there's nothing on. It's nothing to Get Money Squad. He crushes this.
All the big hitters.
Matter of fact, we ain't gonna play that. They don't deserve to be on the stage with you, sir.
The RP the dollar down. You wanna know how to make your money flip? Birds like you're speaking about that
legal tender. Make sure you guys follow Get Money right here. Tap in with the squad. Best thing to do. We'll be in Florida soon. Tap in with the squad right there.